Hey folks, I just want to show you a new feature that is available in I Am Responding to all departments. And it's a department resource tab, and what that would be links basically to websites such as the weather. We have things on there like the tide times because we live in an area that has tidal waters. We have a plow tracking on our transportation department. So we can actually see if we have to call for a plow, that kind of thing. So you can upload links there. The other thing you can do too is you can upload documents to something such as Google Drive, Dropbox, that kind of thing, and upload it and then share the link, so that way you'll always have access to that document while you're on the road as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that here today, and I'm just going to show you what I mean by department resources. So first off, in your app, when you launch your app, you're brought usually to the main screen. Select the menu button on the top left, and if you scroll down in your menu list, there's going to be something that says IAR links, and then right below it is resources. If you hit resources, you're going to be immediately brought to the I Am Responding resources, but department resources is where we're at. And this is where the links would be stored. For now, I've just got our Lifeflight Checklist, which is our air ambulance service in the province. So you can go ahead and click on that, and that actually is linked to a document that is on the Emergency Health Services Medical First Responder site, which is a landing zone checklist. So now that document is always linked in your I Am Responding, not only on your tablets if you run them in the trucks, but every user on I Am Responding has access to that in your department. So that's pretty cool. I'll show you how to do it. So let's go there next. Alright folks, so now we're in the I Am Responding app on the PC, or logged into IamResponding.com on the PC. I just want to show you about the resources. Now I know you just saw the resources that I had through the application, and this is exactly where you would find it from a PC as well. And you would just hit close. So this is how you would find that same document. Let's go back to I Am Responding. And I want to show you how to actually set this up in your department. Now, little disclaimer, if you do not have administrative access, unfortunately you may or may not be able to add this, depending on what permissions you have given to you by your system administrator. So let's click in the administrator functions, go to System Settings, all the way to the bottom, Manage Agency Resources. So you'll see here that we actually have the Ehs Lifeflight Checklist, and this is the link to the document on the Ehs Lifeflight website. So let's put a couple more in here. So we do live in tidal, or have tidal waters around us. Unfortunately, yes, it's salt water, but salt water still puts fire out, and if needed, we potentially could have to use water from the ocean. And we are on the Bay of Fundy. So instead of having 3 to 4 foot tides, we tend to have 20 to 40 foot tides. So tidal predictions or tidal maps are very crucial to how we operate, especially when working on a fire scene on the shore, because we could start drafting from a site and lose our water depending on how long the fire operation is underway. So this is the Department of Fisheries and Oceans of Canada. So this is a great little site, and it gives us our tide times. Parker's Cove is the site that we use. It's the one closest to us, and it has all the tide times. So once you go to your web page that you like, that you want a resource to, just click up in the bar, and then we're going to copy, and then I'm going to go into here and go Parker's Cove, tide times. And then I'm going to paste the link in there and hit add. So now that's going to be listed as Parker Cove tide times. Another thing that I want to add into here, because I'm just setting this up for my department as well. We have a provincial plow tracker in Nova Scotia. And the cool thing about that is not only can we see where a plow is if we need one dispatched to us, we can also see if that road has been plowed in the last hour and a half, 2 hours. This is essential during storms, because if we can call a plow earlier, the better it is. So
Again, we're going to go into here and copy this. Obviously, the plow tracker is not running yet. There is no snow on the ground. Go back to I am responding and go plow tracker. And then add. Now the cool thing is, in the PC-based profile, if you're logged in from a PC, it just opened up a new window. But if you're in the app, I believe it does not exit the application. So finally, one of the things that we have in our department is we have a trunked mobile radio system in the province of Nova Scotia. It's an incredible system, and it allows us to talk to all kinds of different resources with one radio. As you can see here, we can talk to Medical First Response Command, so that would be the FRCO, the First Response Coordinator, which is the EHS Dispatch Center, Air Ambulance, RCMP, Department of Natural Resources, Halifax, IES, which is the provincial, or not provincial, but it's a Halifax Dispatch Center for Halifax Fire. We also have the ability to switch in and talk to a bunch of different talk groups for mutual aid, so we can actually, for instance, that Plow, while we might not be able to directly talk to them, we can both switch over to a mutual aid talk group and talk together at that point in time, especially if we're doing a response scenario. So it's kind of crucial that way. So this is a very important document. We have it on paper form, but it's nice to have the digital form as well. What I've done is I've actually uploaded this to Google Drive. We just have a little bogus, we don't use it for anything else but this, Google account for Bridgetown Fire Department. You're actually able to get a shareable link to this document. As you can tell, it's actually just copied. Just double check to make sure there's not a time limit on it. And there is not. Now that I've copied this link, sorry about that, you can go back to your I am responding and go TMR fleet map. And there is the link to that file. You add that in there. So I'm done for now. I'm going to probably put some more in here. But here's the cool thing. If you go back to the home page and then go into resources, all that information's right there. So whether you want to go to the plow tracker, whether you want to go to the Parker's Cove tide times, Ehs Lifeflight Checklist, which actually is a PDF off of the EHS site. You can also go to the TMR fleet map. And now that document is available. And keep in mind, this is available to every user in your department at any time. So regardless if you have access to a phone, a PC, a tablet, and a truck, you will always have access to your crucial information. These are pieces of paper that are in your trucks usually. You know, it's only in one spot. Now you've got a lot more users having access to this information. Obviously, you probably wouldn't want to put a lot of sensitive or private information on there, but a lot of this information is helpful and really good at having it available to all your members at one time. So I'm going to show you the app itself and show you how it updated as well. So we'll show you that now.
Alright, so back in your application, now that we updated the department resources through the PC, if you go into your actual I am responding and you scroll down like we did before, click resources, and department resources, now all that information is available here. So we have the Ehs Lifeflight Checklist, Parker's Cove tide times, you can click here and go plow tracker. Or you can click here and go TMR fleet map. So now I can see all of my fleet map with regards to my zone. So we're zone 456, obviously, because it's colored and pretty. The rest of them we have access to, but that is not our operational zone. So that is how you add department resources to your department through I Am Responding. It's a great feature. It allows you not to have to close your I Am Responding app and then go looking somewhere else for a file. Everything is right there for you and available. Thanks again, and hope you're watching and enjoy.